I've not got any contact lenses in.
Is that how we're starting the vlog?
How we're starting the vlog. You were like, there's a sign. I was like, where? Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa, that was another extreme close-up right there.
Whoa.
How are you?
I'm good. Tired. The same stuff, different week.
What's new?
What's new? Had a bit of a cold the last few days. So had to stick to easy running for a couple of days. But I feel much better now. But I still sound a bit.
Stay away from me. You're the lurgy girl.
The lurgy. If Zhao's watching this, it's Zhao's fault. But that's pretty much it, to be honest. Just ticking things off, carrying on as usual.
So here we are. Why are we here?
Yes, we are here. Today we're at Solo 60 because Ben told me to be here. This is where Ben told me to come to today. So this is where I am.
I'm taking Lily down a random alleyway
in
London.
Concerning.
Nothing to see here. What are we doing?
We are going to be doing my strength session. And the reason we're doing it here is so that we can film some bits and bobs and show you what one of my weekly strength sessions looked like, basically.
How many do you do a week?
Dos.
2 strength sessions.
Dos. Used to be tres, now dos.
Is that because your peak marathon mileage?
Kind of. Kind of changed the structure slightly. So I used to do 3, but they used to be shorter. Whereas now I do 2, but they are longer. So I used to do 2 full body strength sessions and a third like prehab and rehab type thing. But now we have the prehab and rehab spread out as like the warm-ups across the 2 sessions. And I do a upper bias session and a lower bias session as well.
Efficient.
Efficient.
The girl's busy, so she got to be efficient.
And the wonderful Laura, whose handle I will put here. Thank you, Ben. Programs all my strength. She has for, I want to say, 4 years now. She's one of my really good friends. And
shout out Laura.
Shout out Laura. We basically love her. So basically we're just going to go and see what pain and torture Laura has programmed for me to do today.
Let's do it.
Buzzing.
Ooh. This is
sick.
Fancy.
This is sick.
It's fancy.
Sick.
They don't usually let me in places like this.
First things first.
First
I'm
things
a realist. First things first, I'm a realist.
Don't
I need to put my phone on charge. I don't want to do it.
Take your coat off. Let's go. Bench press, PB. 200 kg.
Can I just run?
She's at home on the treadmill.
I just like it here.
YouTube will shut us down. Is this what your workout is? It's more like Zumba than a gym session. Do you used to be a dancer?
No shit.
Get your DVD on. Insert Lily's DVD of her dancing here. You can see why you don't do it anymore. Stick to the running. What are you doing? That is not a thing.
This is what mobility and warm-ups are for, Ben.
Laura is having you on, mate. That is not a real thing that you're doing right now.
These are really hard.
Laura, I appreciate this. You making her do this. Is this like hip mobility?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, this is so difficult.
I would not be able to do that. I'm in pain watching you.
Did I tell you about the fact I need to spend £65 on a podiatrist appointment? I've not paid yet, and then today I was running and it really hurts.
What for, like flat feet?
No, I've got 2 toenails that are like half off.
Oh, show us.
No.
For the purpose of the vlog.
Pay for that.
For the purpose of the vlog, yeah.
I've literally got 2 toenails that are like half hanging off, and they won't like fully come off.
How did you just do that? Like,
I can go all the way down.
are you a contortionist or something? Right. I've got a bad back watching you do that. That is really weird. My hamstring just pulled. Sorry, my quad just pulled watching you do that.
It's a very nice quad stretch.
No time for lying down.
You've got very bendy quads.
No time for lying down on the job, Lily.
Actually, I'm supposed to be doing this. Yeah, so so bruised that they've come off, but they're like still attached on one side, and then when I run, they're like hitting back down into my skin.
That noise.
I don't want to pay £65 to have somebody cut my toenail off. Like,
you couldn't pay me £65 to cut your toenails
like,
off.
also, who wakes up one morning and decides they want to be a podiatrist? Is one of my main questions.
If there's any podiatrists out there, I'm really sorry for what Lily just
Yeah,
said.
if you've got any podiatrists out there, just let us know what you're
Can
thinking.
you comment down below?
Also, if there are any podiatrists watching this, is that what I should be paying for? Because that's what the lady on the phone said.
And
She could be having me on.
And are you interested in a collaboration? Because Lily's feet need some attention. Lily's feet needed some attention.
Lily's feet are having a breakdown.
Stay tuned in the vlog. Lily may show you her feet, boys. So I'm in the vlog.
I've never actually dated anyone with a foot fetish, you know. What are these vlogs?
Where are we going with this? And on that bombshell.
What are these vlogs at this point? Talk dirty to me.
To confirm, that's the song playing, not Lily requesting that I
can't
took.
play the music very loud in here because
That's not Lily requesting for me to talk dirty.
but I'm singing anyway.
Honest.
Right, you prepare to be bedazzled again?
Go for it.
3, 2, 1, whee!
That is the speed, the velocity of your fallback is what kind of puts
Just have a little nap here for 45 seconds.
the fear in me. You go so fast. I actually can't believe you can get up from there as well. I might be able to get.
Difference between being in your late 20s and your late 30s, babe.
Ouch. Ouch. On that bombshell. Thanks for tuning into these vlog series.
And that's the end of today. Ben's walking.
Thanks for tuning into the vlog series. This will be the last one.
Okay, welcome to plate maths. The barbell is 15 kilograms. Lily needs to lift for the first set 27.5 kilograms. How much should Lily put on each side of the barbell? Ben.
6.25. 6.125.
Really?
Wait, what do you need?
27.5.
When you got 15.
Yeah.
So 15, 27.5 minus 15 is 12.5.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't know. I can't do maths. 12.5.
I feel like we sound so stupid now. I'm quite good with this kind of stuff, but now you're throwing me. So what? We need 27.5.
Yeah.
And we've got 15 already.
Yeah.
So we need 12.5. So it's 6.25. That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Knew I was right.
6. Oh, I can't do 6.25. I'm gonna have to go heavier. No, it's fine. I'll probably go up to 30 anyway.
Wait, what are these little weights?
Fractionals.
Ah, they don't have a 2.5.
No. Yeah, they've got 2.5.
That's what you need. 6.25. No, that's 7.25.
No,
Cut.
Can 2 adults?
Cut. 21st century problems.
Couldn't get it open.
That's what she said.
Okay, and on that note, we're going to do some lunges.
Let's do it.
I actually need to go barefoot for these.
Here we go.
Nobody look at
The
my
moment you've all
toenails.
been waiting for. No, barefoot, that's sock foot.
No, like,
Get your toes out.
No.
Give the people what they want.
No!
We need to
What
see
am
your,
I doing?
We need to see your bruised toenails.
It's front rack.
That is front rack.
What? No, I'm doing a zercher.
Yeah, I thought you were going to put it on the front of your...
No, I'm in a front rack. It's in completely the wrong place to be a front rack.
What do you mean?
You know what? I'll just bend down to it. I can't be asked to move it now.
Ugh. Mid-break.
Well, I have to do my exercise that goes in between, but it's very much Laura has programmed this, I'm sure, just to make me look like a dick. Love you, Laura.
A superset or?
Yes. So I'll just change this, and then I'll go straight into my skaters,
Ooh.
and then we're back to this again.
Bouncy jumpers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Boing. Boing. So, talk to me whilst you derobe.
Yes.
S&C, strength and conditioning.
S&C.
The often
The
neglected.
thing that every runner likes to avoid.
Every runner neglects, does not do.
Literally every runner.
How important is it and why is it important?
Very. So there's two reasons that I speak to clients about. The primary reason that I am programming clients' strength work is for injury avoidance, but obviously it helps you build strength and speed as well, which in turn helps with your running form and results. But the main thing is injury prevention over anything else. It's something that I've been pretty religious with, like, since I started running, but it was always the thing that got dropped. Whereas now, it would be that an easy run would get dropped to make sure that S&C happens. Also, I just actually enjoy it now, which I didn't used to enjoy it. I used to work with like a one-to-one PT in person to make me do it because it just wasn't something I enjoyed. Whereas like Laura has really taught me, love you babes, to enjoy it, and I actually enjoy testing myself on this side of things as well now, and doing new things is good fun.
Since kind of putting more focus on your S&C, have you found, obviously I know your marathon times have tumbled drastically, but do you think it coincides with you putting more importance on
I think it coincides with a lot of things, and I also think I get asked this question quite a lot. And a lot of things for me changed at once, so it's really difficult to pinpoint. Like, I will always come back to the fact that I think that huge jump in time came from being diagnosed and treated for an illness that I didn't know I had my entire life. So actually knowing that and being treated for it is obviously going to make a huge difference to your output. But also when I came back from that surgery, that's when I was like, S&C is going to be the most important thing ever. Like, I remember, we'll see if we can put some like little videos in actually. I remember my first session back after surgery. First of all, Laura had programmed me hip thrusts, but I physically, like, everything here was too painful for me to even be able to put a barbell there still. So I was basically doing bodyweight glute bridges, and that was beyond hard. I was doing like press ups onto an incline barbell, could barely do one. Tuck jumps like all over the shop. A lot of what I was doing was like sit stands, literally one leg standing up from a bench, and I was like just waving all over the place. Like, I had 4 holes put in my stomach at the end of the day, and I'm not sure I really had that much core strength to begin with. So yeah, it's something I'm really proud of actually, that I've like stuck with it and made it really important as well.
Fair.
Should we do another set?
Let's do this. Well, I say let's do this. You can do this.
I forgot I've got a necklace on. I'm from racking.
I hate when that happens.
I know, right? I've got all my rings on as well.
Let's get it.
Like, my body shape has completely changed. I find it really weird looking back at like old photos.
Got biceps now.
Gosh, do you know what it is? I've got shoulders.
Flex.
I don't know where they came from.
Flex for me.
Delts. Cara's always like, shoulders. I'm like, yeah. Don't know where they came from.
Ooh. My knees, my pop-on knees are creaking just watching you do that.
Welcome to fun things we do in the gym.
Is this to work your core as well? Why aren't you talking to me? Wait, let's do a close-up on Lily's facial expressions during her set.
Go home!
You
I
invited
can
me.
actually put my shoes back on now.
Boo.
Boo. Where are they?
Welcome back to another episode of Lily's Faces whilst training. And sound effects apparently too.
Okay, set 1 done. So now this is a drop set. So my reps are going to go up and the weight's going to come down, which is why it's annoying that we loaded it like that. Never mind. Whoopsie.
Be right back, just need to take some plates off.
Bear with us.
So Lils, during your
Yes.
rest, if
I'm just ticking off what I've done.
there was one thing that all runners should be doing in the gym, one movement, one mobility, I don't know, what would it be?
That's a really difficult question. I could tell you like 6 things.
That works. Just something that people should be focusing on as a runner in the gym.
a squat exercise, a hinge exercise, so like a deadlift. Good morning, similar.
I thought you meant the dating app.
Well versed, joke. Stitched myself up with that one. Squat exercise, a hinge exercise, some form of single leg exercise that could be incorporated into those two. Some form of core exercise, some form of calf exercise, and if you have the strength to be doing so, some form of plyometric exercise as well. And if you do want to get some upper body in there, then something upper body that's more compound rather than isolated.
Very informative. So basically, everybody, train all of your body if you want to be a successful runner.
Make sure that you've got a single-sided work in. That's the biggest thing. Unilateral work is the most important thing for a runner, because when you're running, you're literally on one leg all the time. And anything that's kind of stability-based work is really good for you. A lot of the stuff that we do in the gym as runners isn't there to get you sweating your off, or like, oops, bleep, or like a massive crazy session. It's there for stability, support, and building injury-proof bodies.
Sweet.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Let's get back to it.
Let's get back to work.
Back to work.
Who do I think I am? Which leg was I even doing? This is not going well.
So Lils, what are you setting up?
Yeah.
Obviously in the last round, should we call it, you were doing shoulders as well. Why?
Yes.
Why were you doing shoulders? As a runner, is it important to?
It's not something that if you were like, why am I walking over here?
No idea.
I don't know why I'm coming over here. It's not something that if you were like incredibly short on time and you were prioritizing, that I would be like, it's very important you do this in here. But for me, especially in the setup that you saw, so in the straddle position, it's a really good core focus exercise. Like, yes, we are doing it for shoulders and for upper body, but one of the main reasons that Laura, correct me if I'm wrong, Laura, will have me doing this is from a core point of view more than anything else as well.
Is that not only for running, but for your endo stuff as well, or?
Yeah, like it's really important that I have a strong core from a running point of view, but also with my endometriosis, I get a lot of pain in my lower back, hip, core area, and I have found since, again, it's really hard to like pinpoint specific things because so much has changed, but since I have a lot more strength in this area now, I do find that where you could have like a weaker back and have like back pain from sitting down all day, that would trigger my endo because I would think it was endo related and therefore I'd start having a full flare up. Whereas now, because I have more strength in those areas going about my day-to-day activities, my lower back, for example, doesn't get as sore, so therefore doesn't trigger me having like a flare up, for example. So I really feel that for me, it all goes quite hand in hand together. But yeah, also just, I really enjoy feeling stronger. And I think one of the big things to take away from strength training is like, it's not necessarily about the running. It's about just being able to go about day-to-day activities. And I'll sometimes find myself doing something and be like, I couldn't have picked that up or like done that 5 years ago. Even like carrying your Sainsbury's shopping home. Like, I mean, I mainly drive, but when I do walk to the shop, like even that difference. And like, I think we forget that strength training is actually also there for day-to-day life as well.
Nice.
Should I do my core stuff now?
Good message, get it done. What, you having a wee? What's going on here?
Yes, I am bamboo.
Just cocking a leg. Session done.
Yeah, I lifted 3,023 toucans.
If you say so.
Slay.
Poor toucans.
Poor toucans. Where are you even finding 3,023 toucans is my question.
You've got far too much energy left after a gym session, in my opinion. More work. Laura, you need to put her through more pain and more suffering, because this is how she looks after one of your sessions. So
this is the example. You're not supposed to be f***ed after a strength session.
Another one for the blue machine.
Sorry, not sorry.
Session done.
Oh, Ben's nearly walking into a lamppost. Session done.
How was it?
Yeah, it was fine. I had a big run session this morning. I had like a hard interval workout this morning, so I do feel pretty tired and zapped now. But it went as I would hope it would normally go. And actually, it was nice being in a bit of a different environment. But yeah, I was just saying, like, obviously today we've taken you kind of more behind the scenes on my strength training session. But at PASA, I do coach clients from a 360 perspective. So we also look after their strength training as well. So if it would be something you're interested in, let us know in the comments below if you'd be interested in me doing a little bit of a video on how to structure your strength training sessions, what you should be incorporating, and like how in the week they should fall as well. But yeah, that's all for this week. What are we doing next week, Ben?
What's the week look like, and what does the rest of the week look like
what
for you?
does the rest of this week look like? That's
Recap
a very good
and-
question. What have I done? So Monday was an easy run. Tuesday was bike and strength because I wasn't feeling very well. Today was interval session and strength. Tomorrow will be 2 runs, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Friday will be tempo session, so a longer, harder run. Saturday, easy miles again. May swap Friday and Saturday depending on how I'm feeling. And then Sunday we've got 18 miles to tick off.
Ew.
Rather you than me. Oh wait,
Ew.
it's me that's doing that. That's
It'll
great.
be worth it in April.
It'll be worth it in April, and that's what we keep telling ourselves. But yeah, that is it for this week's vlog. So make sure you're subscribed to keep up with next week as well. We've also posted some really great videos over the last few weeks. Come to Boston with me, come on long runs with me, come do interval sessions at the track with me. So check those out if you haven't already. And thank you for watching. Ta-ta!
Bye.